This is the Sunday Business Page with Jon Delano.
Good morning, I'm Jon Delano. Welcome to another edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest this morning is Chetan Chothani, who is the founder of a new startup company here in Pittsburgh called Green Swans. Chetan, it's good to have you on the show. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So I wanted to ask you, what exactly is Green Swans?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. As you know, climate is one of the biggest challenges that our generation is facing today. And the global response to climate is essentially in the form of the energy transition, which changes the way we produce and consume energy, more renewables, more electrification. The second major theme in the climate economy is essentially the way we produce and consume materials and goods. We're going to go more and more to a recycle reuse economy. We're going to go to a biomaterials-based economy, such as bioplastics, biorubber, biofabric. So there's a resource transition that is undergoing. And then the third major theme in the climate economy is essentially water. It's a precious resource. It's a limited resource. We are seeing major drought conditions globally. Water is going to become more and more important. So Green Swans is essentially positioning itself to be a climate technology company. And we are finding, securing, licensing, patenting technologies in the climate space to address these three major themes: energy, water, and materials. And we strongly believe that while there's a lot of people working on moonshots, which obviously are required and take a lot of capital, there's transitional technologies that can help us along the way, the 5%, the 10%, the 20%, because those are also valuable. And we want to bring those to the industrial, the commercial, the residential customers globally.
Well, that's absolutely fascinating. And we all know that there's a certain urgency to this, given the heat wave that much of America has been suffering under, and the flooding and all the climate change attributes that we're being affected by. And you're saying that because of what we are aiming to do, there's needs for certain technology. Can you give me an example of maybe one or two of those technologies that you're producing here in Pittsburgh that will help this process?
Absolutely. So one of our commercial technologies recovers water and energy from waste exhaust stacks. An example, there's a lot of boilers globally, including in Pittsburgh, that district heating in the Pittsburgh area. When you burn natural gas, you make water, and this moisture in the combustion exhaust goes up the stack. So now you have heat going up the stack and you have water going up the stack. Our technology recovers that energy and the water, puts it back in the process. Now you burn less natural gas for the same amount of output, and you also recover water on top of that. And guess what? The EPA considers water vapor as a greenhouse gas. So not only are you reducing carbon, you're also reducing water, which is a greenhouse gas going up the stack. So that's a technology that we are commercializing today, working with large Fortune 500 companies as well as smaller industrial customers.
That's an excellent example, and we only have about a minute left. So I wanted to ask you about your company itself. You're based in Carnegie, and you have a number of employees working on this right now?
That is correct. Carnegie is near and dear to me. I built my prior two companies in Carnegie. I exited them successfully, and I'm building the next company in Carnegie. Between partners and employees globally, we have about 15 employees, and we are based in Carnegie.
Do you think Pittsburgh has a real future in this kind of technology development?
Absolutely. There's a lot of capital in, for example, California, in New York, in the Boston area. However, they do not have any kind of monopoly on ideas. They do not have a monopoly on entrepreneurs. The Rust Belt cities, the second tier cities like Pittsburgh, we have a lot of talent, we have a lot of entrepreneurs, and we just need the support to kind of get these technologies going.
Well, Chetan Chothani, who is the founder of Green Swans, thank you, sir, very much for being with us today. It's a pleasure to get to know you.
And thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching this edition of the Sunday Business Page. Have a great Sunday, everybody.